morning. We are just entering Ingleborough nature trail and walking towards the cave. Dave's filming here and I've got a second camera on my phone. Come on, Cookie! Walking with two dogs today. Some new experiences for the pooches. Going in a cave. Be interesting.
So we've just left the old sawmill cafe, which is lovely. We'll take refreshments when we get back. We just started the little trail, and this is the information board here. So as you can see, the trail is nice and wide with a really good kind of all-weather path. So maybe a good place to come when the weather's not great. Well, obviously a place to come when the weather's fine as well, but sometimes you've got to find things you can do when the weather's not playing, which is often the case. In fact, we feel like we've had, I don't know, 5 or 6 months of rain, pretty much. So I think the lady in the cafe said the lake view is a new thing, which the sign looks pretty new. So we'll just check that out. I'm just going to pan left. A lovely view of a lake. So I've just mentioned the paths are really good all weather, and I've just been reading this little pamphlet and it says easy access, and it certainly is. Wide and flat. And a little bench. So this is the money tree. It looks very, to be honest, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, very murk wood. Stone bench. That looks really nice.
Yeah.
Again, very Lord of the Rings. Sorry to keep going on and about Lord of the Rings, but we're on our first adventure in our little caravan, and the lady we bought it from christened him Bilbo, so we kept the name. So now every time I look at the caravan we see its name, and it reminds me of probably my favourite trilogy of all time, and a subject that I've always loved since reading The Hobbit at, like, I don't know, age 11 or something. Anyhow, the trail is still nice and wide, pretty even, very accessible, and I believe you can do the trail and not do the caves, so you can just come along and have a little wander along.
But importantly, the dogs are allowed in the cave.
Dogs are allowed in the cave and the cafe.
And that's why we're going there.
Yes. And if I'm not mistaken, I can just see through the trees. I think that's rhododendron. Bless you. Bless you. Normally come in threes, don't they? There we go. Beautiful. Wow. And I can see down there, so there must be another trail. I can see down there some steps. Can you see that?
Not from here, no.
Yeah, down there.
Oh yeah.
So there must be another trail. I'll ask the lady about it when we get back to the cafe. Beautiful. So there you go. Have a little look at the geology of the area, which is really interesting. And of course the obviously Ingleborough is famous in its own right for Gaping Gill and the Three Peaks. We've reached the grotto. So the grotto there, it mentions it's a useful place to shelter if you're caught out in the rain. Having said that, as I mentioned earlier, in actual fact, you do have quite a decent canopy, so you would be kind of protected from drizzle. Cookie, Cookie, Pepper. Just been blanked by both dogs. Hello, Cookie. So we're at Ingleborough Cave entrance, and what I tried to say earlier was what a lovely place for a picnic at the end of a little trail. Even if you're not wanting to do the cave, it's a lovely little spot for a picnic. And I believe they serve ice cream, teas and coffees here as well. Awesome. So here we go. We've had a little safety briefing, we've got a little laminated sheet to follow, and this is the entrance. A very good concreted path. This way, Pepper. Pepper's been for a paddle. It's really low, even for us. I don't know, do you know, part of me feels like I've been before, but there's no one I can ask. So,
You don't remember the trail? Look at this.
well, I must have been really small. That is small, that is beautiful. So this is the first chamber, and it's Eldon Hall, named after one of the early explorers, Lord Eldon. This is chamber 2, which is the Sword of Damocles, beehive and elephant's legs and tail. I'm guessing that's the beehive. So apparently we've just come through the abyss, heading towards a shower bath. So witch's fingers and the curtain range. Pool of reflections, and I'm not sure this will pick up on the Osmo, but it's amazing. Almost back. This is the little lake. There's some picnic benches just below. So that was a lovely little walk along the trail, and the cave was lovely, and now we're back at the old Sawmill Cafe Trail and Cave shop, and let's see what the food's like. I'm sure it'd be delightful. All looks great.
Yeah, I've got to go to cave. Right. Thanks for that, John. Yeah, cheers. And thanks for those. Yeah.